Hello quilty friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and I make videos about quilting and my creative life. And today I am making something that I've never made before. Let me show you what I've got and see if you can guess what I'll be making. So of course we've got a jelly roll. This is the one that I'll be using. It's a Tula Pink True Colours jelly roll. This is from Missouri Star. And stay tuned to find out what I'm doing with the second jelly roll. We've got matching threads. You might start guessing it now. We've got a fabric tube maker from Clover and 2.5 inch batting. Can you guess? I'm going to be making a jelly roll rug. I'm so excited. It's something that I've always wanted to make and I thought, you know what, I'm going to commit to it and do it. So I saw that these are really handy. It helps you feed the fabric into the machine to put the correct fold into the fabric. So that's going to be really handy. I bought this Pellon wadding rather than the Bosul one, because the Bosul one is quite expensive and it was quite hard to get hold of in the UK. But I bought this from Oh So Sweet along with this. I'll leave the link to their website down below. And you actually need 50 yards of the batting to do a whole jelly roll. So this is 2 rolls of 25 in there together. And it did work out a little bit more cheaper to get it this way. And it was also cheaper than the Bosul one. So I'm really excited. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but the first step is to open this and get them all joined together to make one long continuous piece. And you just know I'm going to get covered in all the little bits that come off the jelly roll, but let's get started. I don't know if you all follow me over on social media, but you may have seen that I've recently got a brand new machine that's on loan from Husqvarna. This is a Designer Topaz 50. The machine that I had before was a Topaz 25, so it's a bit of an upgrade and it's got an extension table, which I never had before, and this is so comfortable. And this was finally the thing that I decided, right, I'm going to do a jelly roll rug because you've got a bit of a surface. Obviously I'll need a more surface, but I'll just have it on the table. So it's like putting the machine to the test, going through quite a few layers of fabric, but I haven't seen that anyone said that they have any problems getting through it, and the wadding is quite thin, so I don't think I'll have an issue. Never had an issue doing the rope bowls or anything on my other machine. So let's get this opened. I am just going to leave the strips in the same order as what they are in the jelly roll, because when you look at it here, I think that gives you quite a good idea of what type of pattern they'll form in that order. So I quite liked the swirl that was on this jelly roll, so I'm just going to leave them all in the same order and join them up. And you just join them in the exact same way as you join bindings, so laying them across each other. So it should be quite straightforward. I don't have any of that 1/4 inch tape that people put on their machine, but I noticed on this machine there's like a marking at the bottom, there's a ruler all the way along the top. So I'm just going to put a little bit of washi tape from the middle there to the 0, just so I don't have to bother marking anything. It will keep it accurate enough. It doesn't have to be perfect for this technique. And let's just hope I don't need to change the bobbin because it's going over the bobbin case. I need to have a figure out of the instructions on this little tape maker thing. So I think you use the larger one to get it folded in half, and then the smaller one goes on in front to fold it in half again, and then you stitch together. I guess we just get stuck in. I've wound a couple of bobbins, I've got the purple thread on ready. Obviously the purple won't match the blue, but I don't think I've got any blue thread. Actually I've got this, so when I get to the blue section I think I might change to that. Oh, it's the wrong shade of blue though. Yeah, I think I'll change to that. This is another Missouri Star one. That's the closest that I've got. It won't be perfect match, but I think those two together will go with the jelly roll quite nicely. So I'm just going to get stuck in and have a go. There we go, that's how it comes out, and that's your strip there. So all the raw edges are then enclosed and you feed it into these two little devices. So clever. Let's see how it stitches up now. Now the walking foot definitely needs to go on for this. Much better. This little tool is absolutely brilliant. I think it's saving me a lot of time. Obviously, I've never done it without it, but the alternative would be to be clipping and pinning it constantly. So I think I'm almost into the purple section now, so that'll be really exciting to see the colour change. I've just tied my hair up because I realised what a mess it looked, because I just had a shower this morning. I thought I'd take it out of the clip so it dries. But that is how the colour changes. So because you join them on the diagonal, you get the diagonal change. Let me find another one. They actually blend together so nicely. It does look a little bit of a mess, and I am scared for... Oh, here you go. There. I am scared for when I come to have to try and sort out the mess. They look really good, don't they, the joins? And it's so nice and squishy. It almost... I think it's going to feel like memory foam. It's going to feel absolutely gorgeous as a rug. Really comfortable, I think. I'm thinking that it will make a great bath mat, because apparently you can wash them. They go in the washing machine absolutely fine. So we'll give it a try. I'm going to see how much longer it takes me to finish making the tubing. I'll probably assemble the jelly roll tomorrow, just so I don't get sick of it, because you know what I've been like in my most recent few videos. I'm like, I should have stopped a couple of hours ago, and then you end up getting fed up with it, don't you? So I'll probably do all the tubing today, and then tomorrow assemble the jelly roll together. So it's now time for me to add on the next wadding. So these tubes, they wasn't actually in one continuous piece. There was a couple of joins in this. So I'll show you what I did when I got to a join before, and it worked perfectly fine. And then when I'm loading it up, I just put it underneath very slightly, not loads. Just a very small amount, and I put it so it was underneath, so that when it goes through this machine, this little tool, it doesn't jam up, it will just slide over. And it did exactly that last time. So let's have a go. So yeah, it's got caught, and we'll just carry on stitching. Well, I am very glad to have finished sewing probably 40 meters of jelly roll tubes. Oh, it was a long one, and my best advice would be don't look down at the pile that is still to sew because it doesn't seem to go down. So I think I'm going to roll this up into a ball now and leave it till tomorrow till I've got a fresh head, and then get the jelly roll sewn. I'm a bit nervous about that, so I might watch a few videos tonight because I think there's certain techniques to make sure that it stays nice and flat and doesn't go wavy and things, so I'll have a little bit of a research. I need to decide what end do I want to start at. I think I'll start at the purple in the middle and then it will fade out to the blue. So yeah, there we go. So when you're actually constructing the rug, you need to be able to keep the rug as flat as possible, or so I've watched in a lot of videos, and I'll link all of those videos in the description box below, the ones that I got lots of helpful hints and tips from. But you need to, on your machine, if you've got one of the sunken machines, that's brilliant because then you'll have a huge surface to just keep going round and round. But I've only got the extension table and apparently that's not enough, you need to build it up. The only thing that I can think of that is remotely close to the same height is packets of toilet roll, and we get them in bulk from Costco, so we've got a whole bag of them. So I'm going to extend my extension table with some toilet rolls. It's never dull or straightforward on this channel, is it? It's actually a tiny bit too high, but I think it's still got a gentle curve up. I've got a box here to the side, so I think it should be okay. I'm just about to wind my 6th bobbin, I think this will be. I've changed onto the purple thread and I'm really happy that I did that I did the 2 different colours, both for the stitching and the zigzags. It just looks so effective, it blends in really well. And so far the rug is coming out really flat. There's just a tiny little bit in the middle where you have to do such a tight turn where the fabric's just bunched a little bit, which I think I would expect it to be because you're going around such a tight turn. And with use, I think that will flatten out. But we'll see when we get to the finish line. I'm just looking down at my pile now. I've only just started the purple really. I've done 3 rounds of the purple. But now I'm not even getting a whole circle per strip. No, per 2 strips. Is that right? Yeah, I'm not even getting a whole pass for 2 jelly roll strips joined together. So it is quite a fabric eater the wider you get out. The colour in the middle will be more intense. So in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like strips. And then the more you get out, the more you use, of course. So let me tell you about this jelly roll that I showed you at the start of the video. So it's a beautiful, it's got a very slight little mottling to it, and it's a beautiful jelly roll that was kindly sent by Missouri Star, especially for this video. They also sent me the Tula Pink jelly roll, and this jelly roll is for a giveaway for all of my wonderful subscribers. So in order to win this jelly roll, all you need to do is be subscribed to my channel and also to Missouri Star's YouTube channel. I'll leave the link to that in the description box below. The competition is open worldwide, but only to over 18s. And all you need to do to be entered is leave a comment with the word jelly roll in it, and I will pick a winner at random. The giveaway closes on September 25th, 2024, and I will pick a winner at random September 26th and announce it in the video that follows that. So do make sure that you subscribe to both channels and watch my following videos. Just look how much fluff has collected on the presser foot. I've cleaned that off once as well, and it's all purple now, so you can tell that it was all blue the first time I cleaned it off. Well, I tell you what, that was an arm workout. Here it is. I'll give you a faraway footage in just a moment. I just wanted to show you how I finished it off. So I actually removed maybe about an inch, 2 inch of wadding, so that the end of the jelly roll was just raw fabric. And then I just tapered it off like that. And I'm quite happy with that. It's come out absolutely huge, and for the most part it is quite flat. I mean, it is a fabric rug, it's not going to be 100% flat like it would be a proper rug, you know, a sturdy one, but I think with a bit of wear it's going to be absolutely fine. I didn't have any issues as I was sewing it, and I kept taking it off periodically, mainly to change the bobbin, and at that point I put it out on the floor, made sure it wasn't curling or like having waves or anything, but only time will tell how the rug will wear. But it was so fun. It was really fun to see all of those colours coming together and it creating such a nice swirl. And by the time I was on the last few rows, it wasn't even doing a full row for 2 strips of the jelly roll. So if you mix and matched lots of 2.5 inches together, that would be really good. But I think having the nice gradient which you get, where's my other? Having that lovely swirl that you get from a jelly roll, I think is really good. So let me know if you've tried a jelly roll rug or you'll be making a jelly roll rug. Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to enter the giveaway. So until next time, you take care and bye bye.